My name is Carrie Dickey. I'm super excited to be here today. Again, it is really fun. And I love Kazzi Teel. She does an amazing job. Confident, thought out. It's 30 degrees in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. She's not freezing because it was 60 below with wind chill last week. So Kazzi is a farm girl. Good thing. Born and raised in the heartland of South Dakota. She's excited to share her story and why she believes LifeVantage is the solution that people may be looking for from a health and financial perspective. She and her husband, Shane, have 3 amazing kids. Kazzi's a dynamic business leader with years of experience in corporate America. She has a passion for wellness, for fitness, and helping people see the greatness inside themselves. Kazzi's been with LifeVantage for 13 years. The decision to lock arms with this company and opportunity has been the best business decision she's ever made. So Kazzi, thank you for saying yes. Thank you for saying yes to this, to LifeVantage. And you look so different 13 years later than when I first met you. It is crazy. That collagen has done wonders for your hair, your skin, your smile, your countenance. It's a compliment. I mean, you just look different. So welcome. Thank you for saying yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carrie. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. I still remember the very first time I met you. You were filled with fire and filled with passion and filled with energy. And I remember just being in awe of you.
Oh,
thinking, oh my goodness, I want to do that because I just saw this incredible leader with a great big voice helping thousands of people. And you really helped me understand how real this is. So thank you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Thank you for being you. Thank you for asking me to be here tonight. You guys, this is an absolute privilege to be here to share my story with you tonight. But before I do, I want you to know this. Not only am I going to tell you a little bit about my story, but more importantly, you guys, I want you to understand tonight how big of a deal this is because this is a really, really big deal. So a couple of key things about my story. Number one, Carrie mentioned it. I'm a farm girl from South Dakota. What you need to take from that is you can build this business from anywhere. I live in a town of 600 people. We have 0 stoplights. We have a gas station, a bar, and a post office. Like literally, that's the business in my town. And I've got a thriving business. I've started 13 years ago. I've never moved. I live in the same house. You can build this business from anywhere. The second thing I want you to remember about my story from the bio Carrie shared is I'm a corporate girl. Okay, all of my professional background was in corporate America. I had never, ever done anything like this before, but here's the deal. I was tired, I was wore out, and I was stressed out. And so I knew that if I wanted my life to change, I was going to have to do something different. And so when I saw LifeVantage, I saw this as a possibility to change my life. The third thing about my story that you guys should know is I just jumped in, okay? I didn't overthink it. I saw this incredible story and I heard some great testimonials. And I remember thinking, if this is even half real, this is going to change the world. And so I just jumped in. And number 4, I got my pack. And when I got my pack, I opened it up. I started taking the products. And within 3 days, so we're talking within 72 hours, I woke up before my alarm clock. And that may not seem like a big deal, but for me, it was a giant deal because I remember the days of having to hit snooze a dozen times where my husband would say, if you're going to get up at this time, set the alarm for this time. Do not set the alarm this time and hit snooze, 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 and then peel yourself out of bed. So when I woke up without that alarm clock that day, I knew something was different. But I will tell you, I started to take it. And then I started to feel it. And that's when I realized I had to share this thing because literally I saw my life changing. And not only did it change because like I had this thing in my mind, like, what if this is real and what if it worked? But when I put that little yellow pill in my body and I started to feel it working almost instantly, I mean, 72 hours later, I'm waking up before the alarm's going off. That's when I realized I had to share it. And because I started to share it, that's when I really started to realize the power of what we had in our hands, because not only was I going to get to change my story with these products, but I was going to get to help other people. And so if you are somebody right now, if you are ready to look and feel your best and you want to have some fun, make some money, make a difference, you, my friend, are in the right place. And this is why, this is where my story began. I got a phone call to take a look at a product. Okay. And the reason why I got a call to look at a product is because my dad was really sick. And so when I got this call, I said, what do I need to look at? She was here, watch this 9-minute ABC primetime investigative report. And I remember pulling it up on my computer, hitting play, and my jaw hitting the table, because I said to myself, if this is even half real, this could change the world, because I started to hear about a solution for the very first time. Now, my dad had been ill. And so a lot of things in my life were about hearing, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. And so we knew there was a problem. I didn't understand a solution. And so when I started to understand this thing called oxidative stress and how it was the root cause of aging and the root cause of almost every disease known to man, my ears perked up, because it made me realize, like, ooh, for the very first time, we're not talking about a problem or a side effect. We're talking about a solution. And the one thing on this video that I will never, ever, ever forget is when I saw the blue line to life and the red line to death. And what that means is, when your oxidative stress levels are super high, that's when aging hits us, and that's when disease processes start to hit our body. And when you can protect your body, you do the math, right? You do the math. And so what I saw on that video was a product called Protandim right here. This little blue bottle has changed my life. And the reason why it's changed my life is because when you put this in your body, it activates your body to work like it's supposed to. And what that means is it reduces that bad junk that causes our body to break down. And so imagine this. Imagine knowing for the very first time, this is the problem. And imagine knowing for the very first time, this is how you get to the root cause of the problem. And so I was intrigued, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need this right now. Okay, this is all I saw, and I knew I was all in. And then to my surprise, I started to realize there was much more to the story. I started to learn more about this oxidative stress thing. And I remember being on a call and somebody asked me, do you really understand like how big of a deal this is? And I went to this website called pubmed.gov. 13 years ago, when I went to pubmed.gov and I put oxidative stress into the search bar, 90,000 articles popped up. And it was like, ooh, this is a big deal. Fast forward 13 years later, now there are almost 320,000 articles that talk about what is oxidative stress and why is it bad for our body. It is the most studied condition in all of health and medicine today. So that, my friends, should grab your attention right there, that if people are spending their hard-earned money on it to understand what it is and why it's a big deal, it's probably something we need to be paying attention to, because not only does it affect our like the aging process, but look at all the different systems and organs it affects. It affects everything from our heart, our skin, our kidneys, our joints, our lungs, our brain, our immune system, our blood vessels, all of our organs, and even our eyes. And so if we know that this is bad stuff that causes our body to break down, the next question is like, okay, well, where do we even get this stuff from? Like, where do we even get this from? Here's why. The world has changed. Okay. The world has changed over the course of, I'm almost 47 years old. And I can tell you right now, the world's changed a lot in the last 47 years. But think about what's happened since the Industrial Revolution. Over 80,000 new chemicals have been introduced to our world. And so I'm a farm kid. Okay, I grew up around all of this stuff. And it was nothing then compared to what it is today, the amount of chemicals that are used on our crops, that are draining into our water. I'm talking about herbicides, pesticides, fungicides that farmers and different people are using on crops to grow our food today. So think about that's not only on our food, it's in our water. And then you factor in the fact that we're a busy, busy, busy world. Okay. I'm a mom. I've got 3 kids. I understand busy life. I get it. It's not easy to cook amazing healthy meals every night. We all know that we all slip up with our diets. Even when we try our best, we still eat things that aren't great for us. And so we think about our diets, the processed things, the fast food, the ingredients that are used today compared to what were used in the past. And then we throw in choices that if we choose to smoke or drink alcohol, all of these things cause our bodies start to break down because they cause our oxidative stress levels to increase. Then talk about our air. We all know that even in the purest places, yes, in South Dakota, the air is amazing, but we still have air pollution here. And then we talk about poor sleep that usually comes from high levels of stress. And we all know, I mean, think about this. I live in a climate where it's freezing cold right now. I'm a very active person. I love to work out, but man, is it hard to get out there and get my steps in when it is super duper cold outside. So of course, when we limit and don't get enough exercise, that's something that can cause high levels of oxidative stress. And this is what happens as a result of those oxidative stress levels increasing. It feels like we're exhausted, we're tired, we're stressed out. You heard me talk about, like, that's who I was when I was in corporate America. I was tired, I was stressed out, and I was wore out. How many people do you know, they talk about their fatigue? They've got no energy. They've got brain fog. They can't concentrate. They've got the aches and the pains, and they're sick all the time. I think we've all heard about this like never ending cold that's going on right now. Everybody's got it. It's like, it's all over social media. It's all over TikTok. People talking about this cold that won't go away. What do you think that's from? It's caused from high levels of oxidative stress. And this is just the tip of the iceberg on what this feels like. So now let's talk about the solution. We know there's problems. We know where the problem's coming from. Let's talk about how do we start chipping away at the solution. And that is through giving your body what it needs to do what God intended it to do. So the first product I want to talk about is Protandim, that little yellow pill that comes in that beautiful blue bottle. Blue is my favorite color. And what Protandim is, it's a combination of 5 natural ingredients. Turmeric is a natural anti-inflammatory. Green teas have natural energy booster. Ashwagandha is a brain calmer. Bacopa is an enzyme booster, and milk thistle is a massive detoxifier. So imagine taking very small amounts of each one of those things and putting them together in a very secret, very special recipe that activates your body's God-given ability to fight the junk that causes us to age and causes our body to break down. Do you think we're onto something? Do you think we're onto something? Here's how I know we are onto something. Because when you go to that same website that's talking about what is oxidative stress and why is this a big deal, and there's 320,000 articles that talk about why this is bad, you go to that same site and you type in Protandim, and you are going to find published research. This, my friends, is a super duper big deal. I have an undergraduate in chemistry and biology. Just enough to be dangerous, not enough to be an expert. But this is what I will tell you. This is what I know about research. It's extremely expensive and it takes a lot of time. And so researchers are always looking for people to fund their research for them. And so when people are onto something, they know it's a big deal. They've got a ton of passion behind it and they find the money to make the research happen. And so you go out there, and these are the types of people and the types of institutions that are using their hard-earned research dollars to research Protandim. My very favorite publication comes from Circulation, because my dad was battling heart disease. That was the only reason I got a phone call was, hey, Kazzi, take a look at this. You need to look at this for your dad. And when I saw the American Heart Association was putting their stamp of approval on Protandim, I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Then you look at universities like Harvard and Colorado State and Washington University. Look at this list. These are very known, very reputable universities and medical schools that are researching our product. There's many, many more in progress right now, but this is what's published. And so if you are a researcher and you love this stuff, I'm going to tell you, grab a screenshot of this, go take a look at it. This is all I need to know. I talk about I make decisions quickly and I didn't overthink it. I love the fact that we have it. That's all I need to know, is that we have this stuff. And if anybody needs to know it, they can go look it up. I don't need to know the great big words. I don't need to know the science. I just love that we have it. And over the course of the past 13 years, it has been so cool to see our company bring many products to market, all designed to activate different things in our body to help us live better. And so I'm super excited. As good as Protandim is, I am so grateful we did not stop there. In fact, one of my very favorite products is our collagen product that was introduced not even 2 years ago. And my favorite thing about this collagen product is we actually had people that thought this was a scam. And I got to be honest with you, I was pumped, because I will tell you that when you understand what collagen, it is the foundation of your entire structure of your body. It's the structure of your hair, your skin, your nails, right? So it helps you be pretty on the outside, but more importantly, it's all over on the inside, your bones, your muscles, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, your organ systems. It's everywhere. And so when I heard LifeVantage was bringing a collagen to market, I was fired up, because I knew that it was going to be something different. But to my surprise, collagen is even a bigger deal than I realized. It is all about the external things that I already talked about. But get this. It is so important when it comes to muscle recovery. It's so important when it comes to cushioning our joints and our gut health. We know that our gut is our second brain. And if our gut is out of whack, our body's out of whack. And so collagen is a major, major proponent of healthy gut. Also with strengthening bones and overall tissue repair, it's the very first thing that shows up if you've got any type of injury inside of your body, internal or external, collagen is the first thing that shows up and gets to work in healing your body. It's important for your eyes, for your liver, for your cardiovascular system, to help you sleep. You heard me talk about, sleep. I was tired, I was wore out and stressed out. How many people do you know don't sleep very well? Collagen also helps us with our brain, with our mood, and just helps us with overall cognitive support. And so I'm so pumped that we have got this product because it is superior and it is unique. And here is why our collagen is different. It's not your mama's collagen, okay? It's not the collagen that's been around forever. What I love most about collagen is it is a household word. People know what it is. They know why they take it. But what I will tell you is I have learned that not every collagen is created equal. I like to say we've got the Bentley edition of collagen, because not only when you drink our collagen are you getting what you need when you drink it, but you're actually, get this. You know how Protandim activates your body's anti-aging pathways to help protect you against bad junk that causes our body to break down? Well, get this, our collagen is actually an activator that activates your body to make more collagen. You just saw how essential it is to everything in the body. Okay. We know that as we grow up, our body is young and healthy and thriving. But when we're done growing up, we start to grow old. And what causes our body to grow old is the important things, the essential things that we need to stay young, start to shut off. Collagen is one of those things that production starts to shut off. And so when you drink this amazing collagen, not only does it taste fantastic, but you are activating your body to make more like when you were young. And you're replenishing what your body needs to take care of all those very, very important things that you need collagen for. And it's actually maintaining your collagen and helping it last longer. Our activating ingredient in this product is ruby red quinoa. I love that word. And the big thing you need to know here is, just like Protandim is got plant-based products that activate our body to work better, it's exactly what's going on in the collagen. It's the plant-based ingredient that's activating your body to do something different, to make more collagen. And this is just a little picture of what's going on. You can see that the research, and we love research and we love science in this company. And what I love is that the pictures don't lie. This picture is actually just a cell and what's going on inside of the body with the collagen levels. In this particular example, yellow is really, really good because that represents high collagen density, and black is bad because it represents a low collagen density. You saw on the previous slides what a big deal collagen plays in the body. And you can see after 8 short weeks, there's a lot more yellow than there was in week 0. So the moral of the story here is, don't just take collagen. Don't just go to the store and grab any old collagen off the shelf. Take a collagen that's going to help your body make its own. Okay, so you want to activate the collagen. You also want something that's going to replenish what your body needs. And this isn't not only an activating collagen, it's a replenishing collagen that's filled with marine peptides designed to help your body do what it's supposed to do. You saw all those things that collagen's responsible for. A lot of the stuff on the market only has 1 or 2 different types of collagen in it. Ours has 10. That's what makes it significantly different and significantly better than anything out there. And last but not least, what gives it its amazing taste actually is what helps your collagen last longer. It's the citrus berry extract that helps our collagen last longer and helps it from breaking down. Now, that's all the things that are in it. What's also important is what's not in it. There's no extra sugar. So there's no junk. Okay, there's no junk in this stuff. There's no artificial sweeteners. It's non-GMO, it's dairy-free, soy-free, and gluten-free. So not only does this help us understand this is good for us, but think about the number of people that can use this because of what's not in it. The reason why it's liquid, the only thing you need to know here, it's called bioavailability, which is a fancy word for saying your body can break it down, your body can use it, so you're getting the benefit. A lot of the collagens on the market today are powder, and yes, they do not cost as much as ours, but get this, the best collagen powders only have about 30% bioavailability, meaning you're taking it and you're getting rid of it. So you're not getting any benefit when you drink it. Plus it tastes like garbage. When you take our collagen, not only does it taste amazing, but your body's able to use it. And I'm going to show you some before and after pictures here in just a bit. And this is going to be a perfect example of what good collagen does when you get it inside of your body. The reason why it's doing this is because in 8 short weeks, we are increasing your collagen density by 100%. So that's a significant number. I know there's a lot of numbers on the screen. The 2 numbers that mean the most to me are the 100% increase in collagen density and the over 200% increase in catalase. That's an extremely important piece of the anti-aging mechanism inside of your body. Documentation is going to be conversation all day long. You heard me talk about Protandim. You heard me talk about collagen. Let me show you what reducing oxidative stress and activating your collagen looks like. It looks like this. Look at these before and after pictures. And what I love about these pictures is I know most of these people by name. These are my friends. I got to see them go through these transformations. And so I love seeing people in person because I love seeing how our products are working inside people's bodies. And you can see that right around the eyes. Look at that. Look at those wrinkles softening. Her skin just looks better. Same thing in that second picture. Look at that décolleté. This is 30 days before and after. You can see what happens with activation. Look at the gorgeous Carrie's eyes. She's always had bright eyes in my world. I had no idea that her eyes could get even brighter. And this is a very short time period taking our products. Same thing in that second picture. I love that picture of Carol because it looks like a mother-daughter. What a cool thing to look in the mirror and see the clock turning back simply by activating your body. I love Betty, and I love her story because I look at this picture and I not only see results, but I can't help but think about how much more confident she is every single day when she gets up and goes out into the world to live her life. Because you can't tell me she was beautiful day one, but look at how much her life has changed in a year from using our products. Now, this is not just for women. This is a men's product. You can see Seth's eyes have seen a change. Becky's eyes in 20 short days. Look at these incredible neck pictures. I can't get enough of these before and afters because this, my friends, we talk about what oxidative stress causes in the body. This is what it looks like when you can reduce it. Look at, we've got 2 pictures of 2 men that I absolutely love on this screen. You can see massive, massive changes in very short period of time. Look at Kim in 15 days. These pictures are absolutely incredible when we start to see the years coming off by simply activating the body and giving it exactly what it needs. We're seeing eyes change. We're seeing skin change. We're seeing hair change. We're seeing just look at the pictures of these legs. I love it that it's working on all areas of our body. There's our gorgeous Brenda. My gosh, you guys, I love it. It's working on everywhere. And I could look at this hairline. Okay. Her hair is growing in thicker. I absolutely love it because here's why. Those are just a little tiny piece of the story. That's the outside. So when you're seeing that kind of results of what happens with activation on the outside, let me ask you this. What do you think is happening on the inside? Big, big, big stuff when we can slow down the junk that causes our body to break down. And so you heard me talk about Protandim, you heard me talk about collagen, and these 2 products are designed to work better together by activating exactly what your body needs to slow down the stuff that causes our body to break down. This is a brand new product that was just introduced a few short months ago. I love it. The best way to explain this product, it's like taking a magic eraser to your skin. It's a firming complex that helps reduce the visible signs of aging. I put this on every single day. If you're not using it, I'm going to challenge you to try it because you're going to fall in love with it. Because when you take it, you can see it and you can share it when you're putting this on your skin. So I know for me, the whole reason that I was even brought to this company was to take a look at a product to help my dad. But I will tell you this, when I started to understand this story, and again, I didn't overthink it. I knew right away that if this was even half real, this was going to change the world because there's a whole lot of people who don't get this stuff. There's a whole lot of people that don't understand that life can look different. They have options. There's a whole lot of people that don't understand that there's this thing called activation out there. And so over the course of the past 13 years, I've had the privilege alongside Carrie to see every single one of these products be born. I've had the privilege to not only learn what they are and how they work, I've had the privilege to put them inside of my body and understand what it was like to feel to get activated like that. And so we've got lots of different things. We've got something for everybody. We've got daily essentials, we've got anti-aging, we've got skincare, we've got hair care, we've got gut health, we've got energy, we've got an incredible fat burning product, we've got immune support, we've got something for pets. We have something for everybody because we are the activation company. I love to tell people, activate your body, activate your life, because there's just something about it when you get up in the morning and you feel good and you look good and you have energy and you want to get out there and live your life. So maybe you're somebody like me. You're somebody like me that my mother-in-law who brought this to me had no idea that I was searching for something different. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just knew that my corporate job, I was tired, I was wore out, I was stressed out, and I knew that it was killing me from the inside out. And I didn't know what I wanted to do next, but I did know this. I knew that I wanted flexibility because I had my calendar was owned by somebody else, and I had 3 little kids at home at the time. And I knew that I wanted flexibility. I never said I didn't want to work. I wanted flexibility where I could work when I wanted to work, and I could work with the people that I wanted to work with, because I wanted something with flexibility where I could help people, where I could make money, because I was tired of somebody telling me what I was worth. I was tired of somebody telling me when I had to be at work and when I could go home. And I was tired of somebody telling me when I could be a mom. And so when I saw LifeVantage, it was like, ooh, it was like the sun, the moon, and the stars lined up because I saw an opportunity. Now, remember, I had never, ever, ever done anything like this before. And so I just jumped in. I just had to try it out because I never wanted to be somewhere where I realized I missed out because I couldn't make a decision. And so when I jumped in and I got to meet people like Carrie that had a ton of experience and had lots of success, that's when I started realizing maybe somebody like me could do this too, because they were willing to just lock arms with me and teach me how to do this. And so if you're looking for something as a side business right now, this is what I'm going to tell you. It's super important to understand you don't have to spend a bunch of money like with office space. You don't need to have a brick and mortar to do this as a side business. You don't have to have a bunch of assets in the form of business stuff to launch your business. You don't have to have any overhead. The only overhead you need is you need to activate your body. Okay, this is your overhead. The products that you're going to put in your body so you can start looking better, feeling better, and having more energy. You don't have to have any employees. Okay, what a gift that you don't have to manage people and write year-end reviews. You can work from anywhere. I'm a basketball mom and I'm a Navy mom, so I am on the road a lot. My son lives very, very close to Carrie. I'm super jealous. I'm super jealous that she's so close to him. He's in the Navy and he's stationed in California right now. And I've got 2 kids that play basketball. So I'm literally on the road all the time. But guess what? I can do this business from any gym, from any base, from any hotel, from any beach. Right now, because it's 30 degrees, I'm doing it from my house today. I'm not outside, but I can work from anywhere. LifeVantage has an amazing support team to help our customers in our customer service center. And there's giant tax benefits. Okay, I'm getting ready to do my taxes, and I'm so grateful for LifeVantage right now because there's so many amazing tax benefits that home-based businesses have to offer. And last but not least, we are debt-free. Look at that incredible picture on the top. These are the leaders of our company getting ready to close the day at the NASDAQ. This is a really, really big deal that, that we are doing great big things with our company right now. And so if you are somebody right now thinking, okay, whew, I love those pictures, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of aging. I would like to look better. I'd like to have some fun. I'd like to make some money. This is what it looks like to get paid to share the gift of activation. Step 1, you just got to jump in. Don't overthink it. Pick your pack. And in your pack, you're going to get amazing products that are going to activate your body. Okay, you got to see lots of different options. Didn't get into all the details today, but I will tell you this, our products are real and they work. And with your pack, there's a couple of different options. The person who invited you to be here tonight can help you figure out the best one for you. I love that one, that great big elite pack, because you get a little something of everything so you can start to experience what these different level of activations feels like. But you're also going to get a business in a box. They're going to help you start your business. And you're also going to get that free True Renew. The next thing you do is you pick a stack. And essentially what your stack is, this is your monthly activation plan for your body, okay? My favorite products are Protandim and collagen. We get to see them work, we get to feel them work, and I get to see lives change as a result of helping people activate their body. So you pick your pack, you pick your stack, and you jump in. You lock arms with the person who invited you to be here. And if you're wondering, do people make money? The answer is yes, yes, and yes. We have real products that are marketed by real people, and those real people make real money, and that real money goes to pay real bills and buy real stuff. It's really cool to know that this business is in just a little tiny piece of a giant industry, okay? Network marketing is a giant industry, and I love that we have a company, LifeVantage, that is perfectly positioned to just absolutely explode right now, okay? And so this is just a little example of the type of money that people make. You can see we've got lots of different levels of consultants in our company. Grab a screenshot of this and circle the number that would make a difference for you. That very first level, $8, not a giant difference, right? But you know what? It's $8. My very first check I earned in LifeVantage was $16. I remember it was a paper check. I marched it down to the bank and that thing cashed, you guys. It cashed and I got $16 cash and I put it in my pocket. And that's when I realized that this business works because I just got paid. My favorite thing now is I help people get paid. So it's not just me getting paid. I get to help a whole lot of people get paid. And then, so look at that list. Look at, does this $8 excite you? Does $54 excite you? Does $247 excite you? Does $659 excite you? I don't know. Only you can decide, excuse me, what number excites you, but circle it, take a screenshot, circle it, get back to the person who invited you to be here. Because if you're here because you want to make a little bit of money, we can help you. If you're here that you want to make, you know, a lot of money, we can show you what it looks like. Okay. We can show you what it looks like. But here's what I will tell you. That this is a movement, you guys. This is a movement. We are taking these products, we are feeling them, and we're sharing them. We're sharing them with everybody because this movement is here. It's here to stay. And as a team, we are having fun, we're making money, and we are making a difference. And I'm just so grateful you're here tonight because I'm ready to help you start your activation story. Whether you just want to start feeling better, looking better, and having more energy, or you want to do all of those things and you want to change your story financially, we are here to help you with all of that. So thank you guys